If I told you a story, would you believe me? If I told you that everything we have ever experienced and will ever experience is inside this tiny little pixel, would you still believe me? What if I told you that everything you can experience disappears and is constantly reborn? Just like that pixel that pops up and then fades back into nothingness. Would you think I'm crazy?
Welcome to the wonderful world of infinity. I am Santa Claus, the father of infinity, and I will guide you during your adventure. Where are we going today?
Ho ho ho! Let's find the drunken traveler. Drunken traveler. Drunken traveler.
I think you stirred up a hornet's nest.
Maybe so. But keeping humanity as slaves is like flying too close to the sun. Thanks, by the way, for coming to help.
How birds stick together. I haven't been to level 3 in 100 billion years. I was just thinking, now that we're here, it would be nice to visit a certain bar near Venus.
Huh, it's on the way, so why not?
What does that coffee taste like?
It tastes like Finnish. Maybe you should come and visit me on the ground level and I could offer you a drink.
Do we have a resident from Earth here? I spent there many thousands of years at the time. At that time it was a good place to live on. The nature was beautiful and all the people worked together. Then the Elohim appeared and carried out the plan that they were prepared for a long, long time. In a distant past, a great conflict erupted, one that would shape the fate of many worlds. This was the war of dark forces that engulfed the planet Maldek. Maldek was completely destroyed by the war. The souls of billions who once thrived on Maldek were left deeply scarred by the horrors. They endured trauma so profound that they lingered through the eons. It was horrible. In the aftermath of this cosmic catastrophe, the Elohim descended to Earth and made their home in the icy vastness of Antarctica. For thousands of years, they observed humanity from their frozen sanctuary, studying our every move and thought. At last, the time came when the Elohim revealed themselves to us, presenting themselves as gods, radiant and omnipotent. They commanded awe and reverence, compelling us to worship them. The Elohim's influence was far-reaching. They crafted religions, intricate and pervasive, and sent them forth to spread across the world. Under their manipulation, these religions clashed and contradicted one another, sowing seeds of discord and strife. The wars and chaos that ensued only served to fortify the Elohim's power, feeding on the turmoil they had orchestrated. But their most insidious creation was the concept of money. They entwined it with notions of power and success, leading humanity to chase after wealth at the expense of true happiness. Blinded by greed, you have lost sight of life's inherent beauty. The state, a construct of human society, became an object of greater faith and allegiance than our own inner selves. In short, you are in deep shit.
The Elohim have ruled mankind for thousands of years through money and laws.
Yes, but the situation is changing, and more people understand what the issue is. When doubt arises, a road opens. That road leads out of this delusion of control. Whoever walks that road finds freedom. Once he finds freedom, he can no longer be subjugated. But now, gentlemen, I must return to Earth. The next few years will be full of activity. It was nice to meet you. I should get to Finland on Earth.
You had to make it jump on board.